Welcome back, my fellow Watchateers. It is time to do a very special video because today I'm going to show you one of my most treasured watches, if not the most treasured watch. It's a watch I inherited from my grandfather, and I bet he got it from his father because this one is a World War I original. I'm so over the moon to show you this. I have this watch for, I guess, 3 years now, and before that, it belonged to my grandfather. But I got it from him, or from my grandmother, shortly after he passed away. And yeah, this one is special, guys. This one is special because this one is which I'm about to show you in a minute. Want to keep the tension up. Is never serviced, or at least in the last 30 years, not serviced. And today we're going to see if it still works. I'm so excited. I'm so over the moon with this. And I already did some research, so I can tell you a little bit about the story. But the watch we're going to see today is none other than the Doxa World War One. It's a pretty weird name. It's the Medaille de Milan 1906. This is not the watch model itself, but we will see about that. I will tell you everything I know, everything I researched when we get to the table of truth. So with no further ado, let's jump right in and let's take a look at this awesome World War I pocket watch, and I'll see you guys in a second. So guys, welcome to the table of truth again. Sorry for the blur, but we will be in focus in a second. So now it is time for the Doxa. This one belonged to my grandfather, and it is such a stunning watch. It's 58 millimeters, I guess. 51. It's 51 millimeters, and it's 15 millimeters thick. So it is a nice size for a pocket watch. Could be thinner, but you get a special back you can unfold with the markings. And this one, there you see Medaille de Milan 1906. This is some award I researched they got in 1906, but they started producing these watches not until 1910 or so. If you do have some backstory to this watch, then please put it in the comments below. I can just work with what I found on the internet and on the forums like What You Seek. They got a pretty good threads and topics about this. And this one, as I said, they got some sort of award. The name Doxa also seems to appear starting at 1910. This one is Ars Concorde. I don't know what that means. I need to translate it from French. Liège 1905. Liège is, but not in France. Liège is in Belgium, I guess. So this is a Belgium watch, some sort of. I'm still researching it, but I wanted to show it to you regardless. There we have some production markings, and this is the profile of the watch. And for a watch that is over 100 years old, it is in pretty good condition. I have to say that. I'm not sure if it is really 100 years old. I hope. And from what I researched, they built those kind of watches in World War One or during the time around World War One. But what I do know is that my grandfather hadn't had it serviced for the last decades, and at least for the last 20 years, this watch hasn't seen a service. But when we turn it gently, it still winds. But it won't tick. Yes, 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 it works, guys. It works. It ticks. OMG. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. I don't want to overwind it. I don't know how many winds it takes. But now I have 10 winds. But look at that. Look at that watch. Ticking away after decades without service. I think I need to go to a very good watchmaker to have this one looked at, because I want to preserve this one for the generations to come, and I want to give it to my children when I'm old and gray, so they can, so it stays in the family. This is a watch that you will pass down from generation to generation, and if you take good care of it, it will run most likely forever. This one is the one. It is a watch you're never going to wear, or I'm never going to wear, but this is a watch that has history. What this watch has seen, what this watch has, where this watch has been. Maybe this one was on the front lines, or maybe, well, to be on the front lines, it is in too good of a condition, but maybe it has seen different faraway countries, or I don't know. It is just stunning, and a piece of tech or a piece of engineering that works after so many years. Look at the hour hand, minute hand. Minute hand is sweeping just so gently. The second hand. It is a painted dial, of course, but it is just beautiful. I don't know if it's really that old, but it is very old. That's for sure. And it doesn't matter if it's from 1906, from 1904, from 1914, or from 1934. That doesn't matter. But the design of the watch is one that was sold around World War One. This is a typical World War One design, and after the First World War, they changed the design a little bit, because you have to go with the zeitgeist. You have to go with the trends, and so I guess this one is the real deal. As I said, I have to get it checked by a pro watchmaker, so this one will live on. But when you take a look at the back, this looks, it feels and looks like it is from that era. I have some military artifacts from World War One and World War Two, and when you take a look at the material and how the material is finished and is treated, you see, you feel, and you develop a feeling that if something is real or not. And this one, as I said, passed down to me from my grandfather. is definitely real. And he always he always took good care of it, as he does with everything he owns or he has owned. He took a very good care of everything. Doesn't matter if it is the pocket watch or his citizen watch or whatever. He always took good care of things he bought, because back in the day they hadn't had any money, like many of grandfathers and grandmothers, grandparents had. Many of them were poor, so to own something like that, or to own any luxury item, was something that had to be treasured and had to be taken care of. And you see, this one is still ticking. It is so awesome. It is so stunning. But yeah, that is my most treasured watch, the Doxa World War One. Let's call it the World War One watch, World War One pocket watch, because I'm pretty sure that it is from that time era. It is from that era. So for the conclusion, let's take it back to the studio, and then this is just an awesome watch. I mean, look at it. I'm speechless, and this is something that normally I'm not speechless, but this one makes me speechless. It renders me speechless. Okay, let's take it back to the studio. So guys, the Doxa World War One pocket watch. I hope you enjoyed it as I did. I hope you are also stunned by this watch, and this one will ever have a special place in my heart. This is, as I said, my most treasured watch, and I will never, ever will give it away or will sell it. This one is the watch that will get passed on to my children, and I hope that they will pass it on to their children. This is a family heirloom, and it's just brings back so many memories. Just awesome. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked the video. If you do so, please consider subscribing and clicking the like button and joining the notification squad, because on this channel I will only do videos if I have something of value to share. So it is not on a regular schedule. There is no regular schedule for the videos, so hitting the bell icon this time really important to never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you're staying safe out there. I even forgot to do a wristwatch check because I was I'm so stunned by this watch. But wristwatch check, Seiko Explorer, awesome mod, I love it. And also I'm looking into, and this is a very special watch. I'm in the market for a new watch, basically, as anyone or every one of us is always. I'm looking into the Hamilton Khaki Field Automatic. So if one of you does have this watch or has experience with this watch, please put it in the comments below. I'm eager to hear or to read from you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, I hope you stay safe out there and watch on.